The files. Rudyard Kipling files. The files, office files. Oblige me by referring to the files. Every question man can raise, every phrase of that question is on record in the files, threshed out threadbare, fought and finished in the files. The universe at large was our new tip arrow's targ. We rediscovered Mammon and his wiles. Fees. A gentle reader spent her 25th leader. You will find him, and some others, in the files. Warren all coming Robert Brownings and Carlyles. It will interest them to hunt among the files where unvisited, a cold, lie the crowded years of old in that Kensal Green of greatness called the files. In our newspaper laches the office files, where the dead men lay them down meekly sure of long renown, and above them, sear and swift, packs the daily deepening drift of the all-recording, all-effacing files. The obliterating, automatic files. Count the mighty men who slung ink, evangel, sword, or tongue when reform and you were young made their boasts and spake according in the files. Hear the ghosts outwake applauding in the files. Trace each all forgot career from long primer through brevier unto death, a paraminion in the files, paraminion solid bottom of the files. Some successful kings and queens adorn the files. They were great, their views were leaded, and their deaths were triple-headed. So they catch the eye in running through the files, show as blazes in the mazes of the files. For their and quo, paramours and priests, ampersand quo, and their gross, jack-booted feasts, and their and quo, epoch-marking actions and quo. See the files. Was it Bomba fled the blue Sicilian Isles? Was it Safi, a professor once of Oxford, brought redress, or Garibaldi? Who remembers 40-odd-year-old Septembers? Only sextants paid to dig among the files, such as I am, born and bred among the files. You must hack through much deposit or you know for sure who was it came to burial with such honor in the files only 7 seasons back beneath the files. Ampersand quo. Very great our loss and grievous, ampersand quo. So our best and brightest leave us, ampersand quo. And it ends the age of giants, ampersand quo. Say the files. All the single quote 60 dash single quote 70 dash single quote 80 single quote dash single quote 90 files. The open-minded, opportunist files. The easy and quo. Zero king, live forever and quo. Files. It is good to read a little in the files. 'Tis a sure and sovereign balm into philosophic calm, yea, and philosophic doubt. When life beguiles, when you know success is greatness, when you marvel at your lateness in apprehending facts so plain to smiles, self-helpful, wholly strenuous Samuel smiles. When your imp of blind desire bids you set the Thames afire, you'll remember men have done so, in the files. You'll have seen those flames transpire, in the files. More than once that flood has run so, in the files. When the conchimarian horns of the Reboantic Norns usher gentlemen and ladies with new lights on heaven and Hades, guaranteeing to eternity all yesterday's modernity. When Brock and specters made by someone's breath on ink parade by, very earnest and tremendous, let not shows of shows offend us. When of everything we like we shout ecstatic, ampersand quo. Quodgebeak, ampersand quo. Quodabe omnibus means semper. Oh, my brother, keep your temper. Light your pipe and take a look along the files. You've a better chance to guess at the meaning of success, which is greatness, vide press, when you've seen it in perspective in the files.